Hey, it's TimeSpark11 with another X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This was a free-for-all battle I had with my friend and two people he got off Reddit. This was the second, well actually third free-for-all battle I've had. The second was with these same two people with us, but that ended where one side had Pokemon left, and if you know how free-for-all battles work, it doesn't really work out since it's actually just using the multi-battle type. So if one side wins in what would be considered a multi-battle, then the free-for-all is over and undecided. So we had the second one. I'm not sure if it was to decide it over again, or if it's just because we wanted to have another one. We weren't actually talking to each other, we just ended up all hitting battle start again. So no point in going into teams since there's too much to go into there. Turns out one of them, I believe the random person, well, one of the two random people there, probably Ryan, based on the not dressed up thing, he was not a actual battler. He just had a bunch of in-game untrained stuff. Okay, wait, it may have been... Alright, it might have been Tom then. But one of them, the one with the Blaziken, was obviously not a professional competitive battler. So I brought the same three Pokemon that I did in the first one. So I knew that this Blaziken was going to go for Protect, so I went for Swagger on the Crocodile instead. And it hits itself, and wow, was that a pretty big chunk of damage. So now that you can't Protect again, I go for the Thunder Wave, so this thing is just unable to do much. And the Ice Shard from Antonio took out the Crocodile, and I amazingly avoid the Sky Uppercut. So this Blaziken is, I'm hoping, is just gonna die lonely and unhappy and no idea what I'm saying. So I knew it was gonna Protect again, likely. So I went for Thunder Wave on the Greninja, just to have as many paralyzed things as possible. You can't have too many paralyzed Pokemon on the other field. Or in this case, on the field. And obviously I couldn't paralyze the Piloswine, and it wasn't too much of a threat, since it, well, it just wasn't. Since it's more defensive than an attacker. So now the Blaziken can't Protect again. I know that Pyro can just come in and Air Slash it. And since it's paralyzed, Pyro will probably outspeed even with the speed boost. So goodbye, Blaziken. I'm guessing he wanted to save the Piloswine there, and the Alakazam doesn't stand a chance against Pyro's Flamethrower. Same exact situation happened in the first round of this, except that was the first turn. And Pyro very nicely survives that. So here I figured the most important thing was to get rid of Ferrothorn, I really should have gone for Electros instead. But maybe not, since it got the burn on the Goodra there. But still, had I gone for Flamethrower on Electros instead, it probably would have turned out better for me in the long run. So here I bring out my never-before-seen Titan Gun Eat You Embor, who honestly doesn't get to do much here. I've actually had this Ember for a long time, but it was never in any battles that turned out well enough to upload. So, since there's only one Pokemon left on the opposing side of the field, my only choice was to go after my side of the field. Now here's where, if I had gone for the Flamethrower and Electros earlier, it would have turned out much better, because then I wouldn't have been low enough with Titan Gun Ichu that Flamethrower would have taken me out, and I could have taken out possibly both the Houndoom and the Goodra. I at least would have been able to take out the Houndoom and then go for Sucker Punch on the Goodra until it went down. But there's still the Piloswine to worry about anyway. I'm not sure what this was all about. Possibly just because he wanted to finish it up with Piloswine instead. The only reasoning for this I could think of is just that he wanted to finish everything up with Piloswine's Ice Shard. So Piloswine with the Ice Shard ends this free-for-all battle. So 3 free-for-all battles, and I have yet to win one yet. But I'm going to be trying to have a free-for-all battle once a week. Not upload once a week. I'm going to take part in a free-for-all battle possibly once a week. So I'm going to try and upload any of the ones that are good at least. Most of them probably will end up being good, even if I lose, because free-for-all battles are always enjoyable no matter who wins, as long as it's not completely one side where one person just takes out everyone while everyone ignores them. Though I haven't seen my free-for-all battles like that, so I'm just rambling on and no one cares. So if you want to battle me, comment below asking for a battle, or @ me on Twitter. And if you want to be in a free-for-all battle with me, then specifically say that when asking for a battle, and I'll try and get you in on a group of people that are going to be doing a free-for-all battle. So, see you next time.